These are my goals for this year. Dun, dun, dun. I have no go away Spotify. I have uh four four categories of goals. I have four categories of goals. And here they I'm so scared to hit this button. I'm so scared to hit the button. Okay. And here they are. Yeah. Okay, so I have who's finished again? That's me. So I have goals. I have uh, I what do I put myself? I don't know. So I have goals for YouTube. I have goals for streams, and then I have goals for like music stuff and actually voice acting. So that's something I've done for a really long time actually, and I've been given over 300 roles I've been cast in, but only 4 of them have ever actually gotten published. And I have some overall goals as well. So lots of goals to share and talk about today. Lots of maybe it also will be the year the sheep actually does what she plans for once in her life. Okay. First one, streams. Okay, so I have goals to actually I'm not I have goals to be able to actually finish these games. So Baldur's Gate 3, which I think I will finally be able to finish this year with how things are going. I want to beat Calamity. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but by the time 2026 is over, I want to hopefully have beaten it, or at least keep trying and working on progressing through it. At least it might take more than a year, but we'll work on it slowly. Subnautica.
Quit stalling Calamity.
I'm actively playing it at least once a week. Leave me alone. Anyways, I've actively played it once a week. I am actively playing Calamity. Okay, I'm working on it. And then there's
Terraria update
oh
coming
god,
out
I
this
don't
month.
want to have to deal with an update. And then there's also Subnautica, which I think I'm over halfway through. Right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm over halfway through. I also have Below Zero. So if I can finish Subnautica, then I can start Below Zero, which will be fun. And I started Metro Last Light well over a year ago, I think. I believe. Well over a year ago. And I've like soft locked myself in my run to the point because I'm running out of ammo. So I might have just to restart. And Sons of the Forest is like Sons of the Forest, like I don't know. I'm trying to play with friends and stuff. Last time I tried to stream it, my computer got cooked on the lowest graphics settings. It was not having it. It was like having a meltdown literally internally. So maybe now with a better CPU cooler we could try this again. And then I tried to stream Assassin's Creed 1. It was really buggy and laggy, and it wasn't working when I'm connected to the internet. But it works just fine when I literally have the internet turned off. So that if I can beat that one, I might be able to. Maybe I'll be able to play the second game on stream if that one actually stays connected to the internet without shitting itself. and then I want to do special streams. Kind of. I didn't really know what to complicate it, and I don't really know what to call them. But I want to try to do a karaoke stream like 6 times this year, aka like once every 2 months or something. And I don't really know how, but or like what exactly this would entail. But I want to do like holiday or seasonal themed stuff with like summer, winter, like kind of like how I do the Christmas karaoke, and then
6 times a month.
No, not 6 times a month. No, 6 times a year. Did I say 6 times a month? Hell no. I want to do like hand cam stuff because I like doing Parlor Beat crafts of which are like kind of pixel art, but for these multiple beads or build Legos. I think that could be really fun. And then I wanna try to do this. This is hard. And then I want to do my very first collab for the first time, which is actually really hard because as much as I talk here, I'm a very, very, very big introvert, and I don't like talking to new people. It's really, really, really scary. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a challenge. But I think I could do it once, and then maybe try to do an event. I don't know. That one's really far out there. But it's always just been me. So we're gonna try that. Back to the side. Okay, and then we got, this is it for YouTube. I actually wanted to try to do this last year, but that did not happen. So these are actually my goals for last year. These did not happen. So we're gonna see if they happen, see if they can actually happen this year. I wanna make like, I wanna make like, I wanna do like, make 6 videos I can edit myself. I know a little bit about it. And then maybe 2 more that I didn't edit all on my own, or I had somebody else edit for me. And like do that to like, you know, try to actually use YouTube, other than just where I remember to occasionally push the VODs to, so they don't get deleted. Speaking of speaking of VODs, I want to actually be able to consistently I want to actually try to put them on YouTube consistently and make thumbnails for them, because I have a YouTube channel and I just kind of throw them there. They're not really organized, they're just kind of sitting there. So I want to spend some time like going through and doing that and making thumbnails and stuff. They're probably just gonna be my face and a game and words. nothing too big, nothing too fancy. I'm not a fancy smanchy sheep yet. But then also I want to preface this information real quick. I do not have TikTok. I do not watch YouTube Shorts. I have literally 0 social media accounts except things associated with the sheep. So I don't know TikTok. I don't go on Instagram, or like apparently Instagram has short form videos. I don't know how any of that works. So I'm gonna try to learn and post one like every 2 weeks, or like 2 a month, maybe. And yeah, I want to try to do those things. I want to try to learn and do them. You just say random stuff. Yeah, that. Yeah, but I don't know when things are worthy to be put over there, or how to make, or how to, I don't know, or how to make them look appealing. I'm just a sheep who's stubborn. I am not repeating those words despite saying something similar the other day to my friends when playing a video game. Gamble? Oh, don't you worry, Luna. I have gambling planned for later on. Next up, this one is something that am actually really excited for, these goals. And I really wanna be able to do these. So it's always been like one of my little dreams, like since I was a baby sheep, since I was just a lamb. I really wanted to always make a cover and hear my own voice, and I also always wanted to make my own songs and stuff. I have been singing since I was like, I think, how old was I then?
EN or JP cover?
Both. I want to do both. I've been singing since I was like, I think, like 7 or something. So basically my entire life. And I was actually really upset this past like winter holiday season, because it's the first time since I think I was like maybe 8 or 9 that I haven't had any sort of winter concert performance. For example, I would have things for choir for the past couple years, which really hit hard at home because I wasn't singing anything for a choir this year, and it's been at least 6 years straight of a winter performance. And I also did orchestra as well, and I know how to play the cello. At least I used to. I used to know how to play the cello. At least I'm sure I could pick it back up pretty easily. But I've always wanted to make my own song, so I want to work on at least writing lyrics for it, because I don't know about the music part, but as gonna be a lot harder than writing it. And then I want to make a Japanese and English cover. Now, am I going to be stubborn and attempt to learn how to mix all the audio myself, as seen here under the skills section? Yes, I will. Will I likely commission someone to help me with it in the end? Yes, I will. And this is something I've been doing for, I think, like 4 years now, is like voice acting stuff. I have actually, in the 4 years, I have been cast in over 300 roles, and one of them actually might happen, and I'm actually really looking forward to that one. But that one's, yeah, that one I've only ever had 4 of those actually made it onto the internet. So hopefully, I can get to participate in a release project this year and get at least 19 roles. Not that I expect them all to happen, but it'd be cool if they did. Cause yeah, it's a bit disheartening, but I'm gonna do it. It's just kind of something like doing for fun. And then I just gotta learn some things. I know a little bit, like just the smallest little bit about basics with audio engineering. And I want to actually be able to like do it, to like kind of do stuff. Can you say the roles? No. Cause they were all right when I started, and I've gotten a lot better. Mainly also my voice has no, because I hate how I sounded them. I will not disclose what they were. But I also want to learn basics with trying to mix the song and stuff. And things like that. That one's probably going to be harder, but I think I can do it. I'm stubborn enough. I'm stubborn enough that I will probably figure out how to do it. And they're kind of like, I don't really know where to put them. Or like these goals, they're just kind of like aspirations. They're just kind of general. So I just kind of put them in an overall category. Is the best way to put it. I have just a couple general goals. I wanna actually have the money. I kind of have a little bit of the money. I'm hopefully I'll be able to hopefully I should be able to afford a couple, not a lot, just a couple custom emotes, and maybe like commission a couple different artists for like profile pictures to go along with like seasons and stuff, or just fun things like that. And then I want to try to have like 100 of you guys in the Discord. Maybe that one's a really big. That's a really, really big one. And then these two are the other two over here that I'm hiding behind my head that are socials. They're like kind of very, very big, and I doubt they're gonna happen. But that's okay. This is why they're called aspirations. It doesn't mean I have to meet them. I can just try. And then I could do 2 of these. Any sort of growth on social media is probably gonna happen. Cause doesn't have to be a lot. It has to be like, hey, 1 Twitch follower, that counts. That's not what I mean by growth, but yeah, it counts. And then I know Twitter is full of like bots, X as it's called, whatever. But I don't know how it works. I don't get it. I don't get social media, but like that's a number. It's not a high number, but it's a number, I guess. I don't know. And then make a TikTok account and put the short YouTube stuff on TikTok from YouTube. So like that one's easy. What's X? Twitter. It's just Twitter with a different name. But those are my goals for this year. Yeah, these are my goals. If you missed some of them, this is hopefully gonna be the first video I put on YouTube this year, and work towards one of my goals of posting 6 videos I've edited myself.